Alright, here we go. Next Yu. This is episode 54. Let's get straight into it. For real this time. Three, two, one. Shortly before instead of during. They were talking about the spirit power. Never mind. Not her death. I like these items, man. That's going to help his lightsaber attack. Hell yeah. The turbulent final round begins. I wish I hadn't seen that, but I couldn't take my eyes away fast enough. They'd be in the mix, man. Wow. He's actually being meditative instead of following around looking for his buddy. Like, Jesus, man. Everybody else has been doing the meditation shit. Oh, shit. Quit posing all points of the compass around me. Feels like you should have looked into that. The animation style, this son of a bitch is poking it with a stick. Oh, yes, you are. The animation style fits his stupid face better than everybody else. He's got a very plastic face, and the animation style works for that. It goes hand in hand. Don't be giving away any secrets, man. It's like a foci, right? In Dresden Files, the wand or the staff is a focus for your own magic. It makes it better, right? More focused and controllable. That's what they're doing here, I think. This is a foci. Yeah, I can't wait to tell my buddies. I have to report to him immediately. it's about it's about showing him up, right? I'm better than you are. Oh shit, maybe he's over there. Yeah. For 5 minutes he wasn't running around looking for his buddy. Only 5 minutes though. Yeah. Yeah. You mind if I waste more of my power? Assuming he hasn't burned off all his power before the tournament starts, he's gonna be able to kick some ass. Yeah. No dumbasses will survive this experience. That means you, bully. Dumb ass. Yeah. No, most normal, intelligent people wouldn't have fallen for that. Yeah. This is unusual. Typically, they don't emphasize the hero being powerful. They emphasize the villains being powerful, so we assume the hero's going to win. The only time you emphasize the hero being powerful is when they're going to lose. But if he loses, he dies, so he can't lose. So what are we doing here? It's weird. It's interesting writing, is what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't think it is possible, but I like your devil eyes. I'm awesome. Yeah, I see. So how about I give you the command to shut the hell up? You asked. He's not having a good night, is he? Well, it's only the four of us. Yeah, you don't know yet, do you? The dumbass is always the last one to know. Nope. No reason to make the dumbass sad, right? Do none of them know? Trying to remember. Botan and the baby are the only two people that know. Okay. None of the teammates know. Alright, I got you. Thank you, Miss Narrator. How do you know all this, Botan? She's looking at everything, and I guess she's hiding in the corners looking out with her spyglass, right? Look at this son bitch. Oh, come on, man. Jesus Christ. I'm going to have lunch later. That's how I get out of bed every morning. We heard you narrating in here. What the hell are you doing? You ever wonder how they tie that bow in their back? You think they tie the bow and then put on the robe? That's probably what they do. I'm just trying to take my mind off this stupid baby. So, Jesus Christ. Like I said, her delivery, spot on. Makes up for everything. Speaking of good delivery, no. She kind of sounds like the other chick. I don't like the character as much, but the voiceover is just as good. Wouldn't it be crazy if it was the same actress? Because they kind of sound like each other. To me, anyway. With my defective hearing. Why you wear the same shit every day? This is like your fifth day and you're still wearing the same outfit. Is she like who the hell was that? Stanley Kubrick? He had one shirt. Every night he'd take the one shirt off and put it in the laundry and his housekeeper would wash it. Put it back into his closet on a coat hanger. He'd get up in the morning, open up his closet door, and the one shirt would be hanging there. And then when he wore it out, he'd get one more shirt. Yeah. Look, I'm one to talk. I haven't bought clothes in years, right? So I wear the same 6 shirts. But, I wash that shit, though. What are you going to do about it, bitch? They're still being booed? Seriously? Like, for instance, Yusuke doesn't have on the green thing he usually wears. He wears different clothes sometimes. Matter of fact, his buddy doesn't have the same shit on. I don't remember what they were wearing, so I don't know. It feels like the redhead wore blue. Was it something blue before? I think Shorty's still wearing the same shit. So I don't know. I prefer to saunter. Thank you very much. Shut up, Mohawk. You say that now, but what happens when an energy blast disintegrates half your block, right? F them. Why don't you jump in the ring then, bitch? You want to fight? Let's fight. Yeah, yeah. We now have the Demon Anthem. What would the Demon Anthem be? Maybe the devil went down to Georgia? Probably. The first half, anyway. Yeah, look at his eye twitching. Is it just gonna be the two of them? Nope, it's not. It is not just gonna be the two of them. He's got a twinkle in his eye. I think he's turned on. Cheering for Fonzie's team would be like going to Vegas and cheering for the house. Yeah, bitch, you got busted. Who the hell does that? We cheer for the underdogs. Who the hell is going to cheer for the house in Vegas, man? Come on. Even if you don't know the person, you enjoy the fact they're winning and the house is losing. Here, they're all cheering. I mean, these guys are massive underdogs, man. Think about it. Like, Kansas City Chiefs win a couple Super Bowls in a row and everybody's like cheering against them. They want them to lose really bad. Yeah, we know. Duh. No shit. Why is this guy getting so much damn screen time? Who are you? Yeah, and look at this son of a bitch. They're just using the same animation back over and over again. That's what they're doing. That's why we keep seeing the same extras. Because that dude came in the same way he did last time, right? That's all that matters. Oh, shit. Yeah, yeah. That's a pretty good burn. Agreed. She's not missing that part of the referee. Man, look at her ears twitch. That's right, they're cussing you out. In Demon. Who's the extra? Boten? What accent is that? What the hell accent is that? Where's that demon from? You should ask him for box seats. Hey, you know who has a different outfit every day? Her. The sister brought her entire suitcase. I think pseudo girlfriend's wearing the same shit she always wears. Botan sure as hell is. But this chick, she brought her entire suitcase. Yeah. Do you have any third rate tickets? Why aren't you selling them elsewhere? Then why are you talking to us? Feels like bullshit. They're counterfeit, man. That's right, I took that shit. Yeah. Or what? Yeah. Not exactly. She's a good match for Yu. She's not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed. Can you fight? I mentioned this back in school. We had a thing. It'd be like, did I do anything wrong? My mouth's not bleeding. I must not have done anything wrong. Hey, everybody's got an opinion. So that's what you tell us. It's like, my mouth's not bleeding, so I guess this is okay, right? That's why you went over to them. He just wanted to talk to him for 4 minutes. That's all. Speaking of school, it'd be like you got a crush on a girl in school, so you ask them what the homework assignment was. They should be like, it's right there on the board, you moron. they They spend a lot of time. They spend a lot of time on these bureaucratic procedures. Like the show's kind of likes to doing that, you know. So I guess Botan's gonna have to fight, right? Not that I think she can, but maybe the bully pseudo girlfriend can fight. I can't remember. He's gonna fight, huh? But you don't have to. You just need a fifth member to stand there. If you win bet the first three matches, you're done. You don't have to fight five matches. So, I wish I could pause it. I don't want to pause because that sometimes I'll start lagging if I pause. Here's the thing: they're gonna want all five people to fight, or at least four, four for sure. So somebody on each team's gonna have to lose at least one match. We're not gonna have a 3-0 start because that's all you need. She already said that in the rules. First one to three wins, right? So there's gonna be one loss on each side guaranteed, minimum. I think it's gonna be 2-2 going into the fifth match. But who is gonna be their fifth though? That's the question. I don't know who it'd be. Botan maybe. That's what I'm saying, right? He doesn't really have to fight. Perfect delivery. I love her. Who is that voiceover actress? I keep forgetting to look that up. Who said Guy? I nominate the referee. She's gonna fight on our side. Yeah. What, man? All right, cool. No, no, Ugh. No. God damn it. Shut up. By the way, you're harshing his buzz. Don't be blowing up his spot. Is what I was trying to say. I think. This is like Buggy showing up in One Piece. The hell are we doing? Oh. I'm gonna ignore any cutaways to that moron. Just so you know, I'm telling you that in advance. Yeah. Just stand there and be the fifth person. We're not going to get to five. Don't worry about it. Now I know we're not getting to five. It's going to be four. Each team will lose one round in the first two rounds. I'm not sure which order it'll be, but one of them will lose one of them will lose one, and then it'll be 1-1. And then the winning team's going to win the next two matches, which will be his name. Well, clearly she is. Fonzie can vouch for that. We don't care. Yeah, we've been wasting the last 10 minutes. By the way, we could have started 10 minutes ago. That's worth it just for that line. All of a sudden, his pride has been challenged. Give me a break. Hasn't he lost every match he's been in? Usually by, he gets thrown out of the ring or something, can't get back in time, or he gets sent over to the other stadium or something. Okay. Okay, so Foxy Boy's gonna win. He's gonna win. And then, yeah, after wasting 10 minutes of our time on bureaucratic procedure. Are they rivals? To be rivals, by the way, again, huge sports fan over here. Both sides have to win. A rivalry begins in sports when both, like, if one team is just stomping the mud hole into the other team's ass, like every time they play, just beating the dog shit out of them, that's not a rivalry. A rivalry is both teams win, right? The Patriots and Colts in the 10, 15 years ago, they had a rivalry, right? The Pacers and Knicks back in the 90s and now again in the past few years in basketball have a rivalry. Well, not so much this time because so far the Pacers beat them twice. But, I'm just saying, like, both sides have to win for it to be a rivalry. So, not a rivalry. Okay, so this is interesting. Most of these matches, now, there was one match we saw that was 3-1. I don't even think we saw the one loss, but there's, because a bunch of 3-0, 3-0, 3-0 is boring, right? So you got to mix it up a little bit. This one, I think, is going to be 3-1. I don't think we're going to get the fifth match. I don't think they're going to make Baby and Billionaire fight each other. So, like I said, the first two matches, I believe. Now, you could have somebody win 2 in a row and then have the other side win. But I think what it's going to be is the first 2 matches are going to go 1-1. Fox is definitely going to kick this dude's ass. No question about it. That's going to happen. So then the bully is going to fight somebody and get his ass kicked. That'll make it 1-1, and that continues the trend of him losing every round. Probably get teleported somewhere, right? So it'll be 1-1. Then it'll be, let's see, what's most interesting? Shorty, I guess Shorty gets the brother, maybe? Probably not. They've been emphasizing dude with the axe, right? So probably Shorty gets dude with the axe. Shorty wins. That'll make it 2-1. Then it'll be Yusuke versus Fonzie. And that's going to make it 3-1. And, then we'll win. If it wasn't stakes where it's like, the losing team dies, which I believe it is, I'm still a little unclear on that. If those weren't the stakes, I would say there's a good chance that the Yusuke's team could lose. But, like, we're halfway through the season, the series, right? Like, next episode 56 is going to be exactly halfway point. They're not killing our crew halfway through. Come on, I'm sorry that I know how many episodes are in the series, but I do. If there's only 3 episodes left in the series, anything goes. But that's not the case. So our crew ain't dying. So there's either going to be a loophole that allows them to live if they lose, or there's going to be our team will win. The third possibility is you have somebody attack the tournament before you get Fonzie and him winning, one of them winning. I could also see a scenario where, like, you could be tied 2-2 in the final round, but they've already established the final round is probably going to be Baby and Billionaire. I don't see either one of them fighting. So we're not going to get to 5. That's why I think it's going to be 3-1. Either way. 3-1 either way. So, whoever wins the second match, whoever goes up 2-1 or 2-0 is going to win the whole thing. Because I just don't see it going 5. I could be wrong. They could throw some shit, how they'd be making up rules. Oh, let's just bring back our whole team and have them fight each other again. And, they could do anything they want to. But this is how I think it's going to play out. We'll see what happens.